How to make money as a woman. So I am one, and I'm going to get a little intense with you women, because so many of you either live under a man as a plan, or you have all sorts of excuses of being a mother, and then you might be a single mother. I did this as a single mom, so you don't get that excuse. Women, you can make as much as you want. You can do what you want. So let's get started. Number one, how do you make more money? Number two, where and how do you invest? You have more of a natural inclination to do it, women, so let's pick that up in your world. And number three, if you are in that 9-to-5 or working job, how do you negotiate for better rates? And honestly, women, I'm just going to give you this theme. I have made more money than my men counterparts almost across the board. There's only a few that probably have me beat, and it's just strategy. And a lot of you don't negotiate for yourself. Men always negotiate for themselves. Women, you want, I shouldn't say beg, but you convince. So no more convincing. You have to have the confidence and knowing to negotiate. So let's begin. How do you make some money? First of all, I'm going to give you a gift. I want you at my Millionaire Intensive and Marketplace. Why? Because it's a forum where you get to 3 of the 8 hours of the course. It's a marketplace where you get to make money with all the other students. And if you have this amazing thing called the database, then you can go out to your database, use the skills that we're going to teach you on how to make money, and activate them immediately. So how do you make money? What do you know how to do? Right? And we're talking to those of you, whether you have a job or not, or if you have a business, most of you women, a lot of you, right? The pandemic forced a lot of, not just women, but men and women to the playing field, meaning online, you had to figure out how to make money to survive the pandemic. So a lot of women took that opportunity to start an online company, to represent some products, to do a mommy blog, super cool stuff. Totally acknowledge you for doing that. Some of you, I'd like more of you to be an affiliate of mine, make 6 figures easy with my brand, just like I did with the Rich Dad Poor Dad brand. I wasn't an affiliate. It wasn't called that at the time. I owned the contract to be a master distributor, represent the cash flow game. So if you'd like to sell my game, sell my books, be an affiliate of other things. There are so many people making so much money selling other people's stuff. It's what I did to start until I got my own stuff. So don't think you have to be an influencer right out of the gate, that you have to have your own stuff. Learn to sell, do other people's stuff. So the other thing is join my team. I'm in a lot of direct sales companies. I love them. I'm going to give you several links. Switchaway.com/Loral. That's very cool home products you can do. You can do gifts and be a personal shopper, but use my gift links. That's askloral.com/cards. So I gave you 2. I'm actually going to give you my top 5 down below in the links. Just join a team, right? Join direct sales. And even if it's not a full direct sales, like MLM building, like Payline, there's so many ways to work selling other people's stuff you love. And it helps you get to be a good entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs do 3 things. We learn to market, which is get people interested, we learn to sell, and we understand cash flow. So for those of you who need that starting system, I want you to go to askrms.com. Again, another free link. Lots of gifts in this one, ladies. And if you're a man out watching this one, you shouldn't shy away from staying right here, because you can activate all of this as well. So you do want a business plan, even if it's 1 page. What do you want to do? How do you want to do it? What are your goals? And women, when you decide you're going to go make money, start at $10,000 a month, right? Anything less than that, it's not enough to pay for whatever you're paying for inside your family. You're going to pay some tax. If you do it my way, you'll pay the least amount of tax. So again, lots of ways how to make money. You can always go to the search bar up above and go through that. Tons and tons of videos here at YouTube on how to make money. While you're doing that, you might as well the subscription button, the notifications, so you get them on your phone every morning. Listen to them every morning. And if you're a mother, aunt, grandma, have all of your family in this conversation. You shouldn't be the only one becoming business and financially literate. If you're going to actually build for generational wealth, this conversation needs to come into your family on a regular basis. What are they learning? What are they doing? This summer, we're coming out with the action journal from YouTube. So what are you learning? What are you going to do? Because I want 365 days of your plan from my channel in your household. Now let's go to number 2, how and where to invest. Well, that's up to you. A lot of women love to jump in real estate. They like the remodel. By the way, if you're following any of the TV shows, the majority of them are made on set in Hollywood, behind a screen, not real. Numbers aren't real. And usually they're sponsored by every vendor who wants their product put through those shows. So remember, TV's entertainment. The reality of your life is out in the streets. That's why whenever I help people do real estate, I always say, real estate is leverage and real estate is in the street. That's my actual tour name, is I take you to the street. Why? Because that's where the real action's done. And you can see the reality of what market you're in. I'm going to give you a link, though, to iFlip. iFlip is a free app. Now, as you grow, you're going to probably want to buy the software. It's an AI-driven software. It takes you in and out of the market. You can do cryptos in there as well. You can get accounts for your kids. And if you're a mother out there, get your kids involved in businesses with you. Don't become their bank. They don't come to mom for money. They don't come to me for money. If they want money, we brainstorm tasks that they can do to make more money. They can tutor. My son was a ski instructor. My daughter, I think she's the most amazing dance makeup artist. She's got the most extraordinary makeup. She should teach girls how to put on makeup properly, because a lot of them don't know how, or it looks like clown faces, not natural. So there's a ton you can do with your kids to help make more money. Have them actually produce your own YouTube channel. So investing women, you're naturally good at it. You like watching your money grow. Start paying attention to it. Do not park your money with a financial planner or a stockbroker and pray to God they're going to fix it for you. It's not their plan. They don't care about it. They care about their own plan. And they care about that as a business commission and fees to themselves. So take some leadership. So far we've talked about two of the key things to make you a millionaire. Make money, invest money. That is the pattern of millionaires. Not make, spend, make, invest. So let's go to the third. If you're still a 9-to-5er, how do you negotiate? Because this whole narrative that men are always paid more than women, it is statistically true for the most part, but part of that is you women. You don't negotiate. You don't come with a plan to say, this is where I was, this is what I've done, these are the results that I've helped create that are equal to or better than my male counterparts. So get data. Men like to make more decisions on data and negotiate. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Be willing to walk. See, a lot of you, you're begging for a job. Are you kidding? In this economy, there's not a business that doesn't have a for hire sign. There are so many people who need people working. And because the pandemic took a ton of, I'd say, retirees to just join the workforce, they just took advantage and said, you know what, I'm just going to go early. We'll live on less. So what the pandemic mostly did in this money conversation that I see, allowed people to live smaller and less lives. Then live for who they really are and what they want. You all have a gift and talent, women, you know it. You always want to help. You want to help others. So to help them, you got to help yourself. Learn to make money. Let me help you. Let me be your female mentor. For gosh sakes, how many of you found a ton of men mentors out there? There's very few of us women who will take you on one-on-one, give you our cell phone. I give you my cell phone, and we work very closely together. So I put a link below to have a strategy session with one of our top people. So when you click on that link and you want a strategy session, make sure that you are very clear that you watch this women one, and you're going to get a women strategist, and then you're going to get a women mentor who owns all of this. Let's help each other, like for real, because normally it doesn't. Like on International Women's Day, I'm actually on the other side. I said, women don't make as much money as men because you choose not to. You won't negotiate. Do the data. Like I said, I've made more money than most of my men counterparts. Why? Because I won't tolerate being paid less. I don't need to. And I learned how to sell. So stop being scared of selling, right? I mean, you sold your spouse or your partner. I'm sure you sold lots of other things in your life. Last thing I want to just tell you, if your vehicle is more expensive than what it costs to work with me, you have your priorities tangled. The other thing is if your spouse is not supporting you, then I have this theme. It's called silent support. Because I will assure you will get results here. And maybe they're not supporting you because you've joined a lot of other programs that you didn't get results. So this is trust yourself to perform, get the results you deserve in your life. Once you start seeing the results that you can create in your life, they'll come along. I have a podcast. This is like my biggest give. I want you to watch this podcast. It's of a mother who came alone. A couple years later, brought both of her children who are so on fire, actually quit their jobs to become entrepreneurs with their mother. And it's just a very, I think, inspirational and motivational and huge sign of success. Like when we filmed it, the next week she was going to make $100,000 in the week. Changed her life in less than 3 years being her mentor and her being in this community. So watch the podcast, get inspired, come have a strategy session, and let us help you. We'll talk to you tomorrow.